Okay, it's 2019, it's a new year, so I'm going to be trying to put a bit more focus into making videos, hopefully getting one out maybe once a week on the regular kind of like. So we're going to start off with a CSGO inventory showcase, something nice, easy, kind of relaxing. Yeah, it's changed a lot since, well, it's just changed a lot over the years. I'm pretty set with what I'm on now. I've pretty much got everything that I wanted. There are a couple of upgrades that I'd like that I'll mention when I get to them, but other than that, I've pretty much completed my loadout, which I never thought I'd do. Really never thought I'd do. But without further ado, let's get into it. So starting us off is the Glock 18 Water Elemental. It's one of the OG Glock skins. Really nice graphic on it. One of the ones that it seems like almost everyone and their mum has this skin. Very, very common, but very cheap, very nice. Probably the nicest Glock, other than I think it's Twilight Galaxy, the purple one. But yeah, favourite Glock skin by far. Moving on. So for my CT-sided starting pistol, we have the USPS Orion. Quite an old skin. Really nice. The scratches easily though, that's the only problem. This is the lowest float I could find, so had to settle with that. Is nicknamed Oreo. It's just how I bought it. But there you go. Lovely pistol. So for my other CT pistol, to replace the USP, we've got the P2000 Fire Elemental. Another OG skin. Matches up with the Terrorist Glock Water Elemental. Lovely skin. Yeah, the graphic on it's really cool. But other than that, yeah, not much really to say about this one. Other than that. Next we have the Dual Berettas Royal Consorts. Decent, lovely enough skin for the Dual Berettas. Cheap. Don't use them that much. So I thought I'd go with a nice looking cheap one. Nothing else to say really. Next. Okay, I'm going to butcher the name for this one. The P250 Muertos. Yeah, love it. OG skin. Love the red. Love the pattern. You can get ones that are less red, but I don't think they're as good. This one is actually field tested. The minimal wear and factory new have those grey parts coloured in red as well, but it's like a scratched red, doesn't look as nice. So I went for the field tested one. I think it looks nicer, and I've stuck a little sticker on there to add a little bit of uniqueness. So yeah, next pistol. I am rocking the CZ75 as opposed to the 5.7 or the Tech 9. I love it more. I think, you know, even though the other two got buffed a bit more and this one got nerfed, I still think it's better. This is the CZ Victoria. Favourite skin. Not much else I can say on that. Favourite skin, factory new. Yeah, absolutely love it. Favourite skin since it came out, to be honest with you. I wouldn't go for any other skin for the CZ. Absolutely, just the simplicity, the colour scheme, the pattern on it, just all works for me. Absolutely love it. So for Tech 9, I've got the fuel injector, factory new. It's a little bit pricier. Looks really nice. Colour scheme pops, stands out really well. Very clean skin. Not really much to say about it. Don't use it very much. Use the CZ instead. Yeah. Next skin. So for the 5.7, I've got the Neon Kimono. With, I think that's Flipside Tactics sticker on it, holographic sticker. This one is very green, as you can tell from the glare on it. It's, you can get them that have got more white along the top than green, but I don't think they look as good. So yeah, don't really use this, but it's there. It was fairly expensive as well, but there you go. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, I think, at the end of the day. So, yep. Next skin. So for the Desert Eagle, I've got the Golden Koi. I like it. It's a clean skin. It's a simple skin. I like the scale pattern. I think it's pretty cool. It was either this or the Kunicho dragon, something like that. Roughly about the same price, but I preferred this one. And I did put a name tag on it, Gold Desert Eagle. Yeah, just for that COD 4 throwback, and the fact that it's called Golden Koi, but it doesn't look too golden. So yeah, on to the next skin. Good old R8 revolver, just like playing Red Dead. This one is the R8 Reboot. Never used the R8 since it got nerfed after being the Pocket Orp. But yeah, cheap, cheerful skin, very clean. That's about that for that. Next one. Okay, moving on to the heavy category. Starting with the Nova, got the Toy Soldier. Really cheap skin, don't really use the Nova. This is a solid looking one, really clean. Reminds me of playing Army Men back in the days on the PS1. That's why I picked it up. Love the Bloomstick, but that's about 14 quid. And it scratches quite easily, so can't really justify that. I don't really use the Nova at all anyway. So, yep, next. Okay, next up we have the XM1014 Seasons. Nice cheap skin again, don't really use it, but it looks really nice. The leaf pattern on it's lovely. You got to be careful when you're getting this one, because you've got to look for one that's got the green on it. A lot of them just have orange and red, and they don't look as good. You need that little bit of green coming out. Yeah, other than that, solid skin. Don't really use the XM10 or the auto shotty, but yeah. Next. So for the T-side pump action, we have the Sword Off Wasteland Princess. Lovely skin, cheap. Love the counting on the barrel. Don't really use it very often. Probably my favourite one actually out of all the Sword Off skins. So yeah, on to the next one. For the Mag 7, we have the Swag 7, obviously. One of the better Mag 7 skins, the other one being Praetorian. Really nice, but this one just looks so nice. Look at all that graphic. Big swag on the side as well. Love this gun. Unyanya, you got me to use it. Brilliant. Love it. Next one. Okay, we have the M249 Nebula Crusader. Nothing to say about the skin. Looks fantastic. Lunchbox style. Never used the M249, but this is definitely the best skin for it. It's cheap as well. It's not very expensive. Moving on then. Next up we have the Negev Power Loader. Negev's an underrated gun in lower tiers. It's a lot of fun to use. So I thought I'd get a nicer skin for it. I had the Chatterbox, but it looks really tatty in my opinion. This one's clean. Blue and yellow work really well together. And yeah, a buddy of mine swears by this. So you gotta get a good skin, haven't you? But yeah, on to the next one. So on to the SMGs. For the T side, we have the Mac 10 Neon Rider. Favourite Mac 10 skin. You know, it's easily the nicest looking one. The neon style of it is like one of my favourites. Absolutely brilliant. Nicknamed it the Big Mac. So me and some friends that I play with used to call it that, just for inside joke kind of thing. But yeah, the Big Mac. On to the next one. For our CT SMG, we have the MP9 Airlock. Not really a fan of the MP9 skins, to be honest. I think this is the cleanest one. I like the red magazine contrasting to the white, but yeah, it's not really a big fan of any of the MP9 skins, so settled with this one. Moving on then. Hey, we have the MP7 Nemesis. One of the nicest looking MP7s. Love the colour scheme. Black and yellow, really. The yellow on it really pops. Also like the fade. MP7 fade, quite new out. But definitely prefer this one. Solid skin. Not very expensive either. Yeah. On to the next one. For the MP9, I'm using the MP9 Lab Rats. It's just the default drop one from playing the danger zone mode. Got a fair few of these, I think 5 now. This one's probably my favourite because it's got the most red on it. The other ones are lacking in the red department. But yeah, compared to the other one that came out in the chest, I actually prefer this one. So sticking with this and moving on to the next skin. Okay, for the UMP we have the Primal Saber. Probably my favourite or second favourite. It's between this and the UMP 45 Blaze. Settled for this one because it's a higher tier skin. Pretty much the only reason. Couldn't decide out of the two. Might get another get the Blaze, one for T side, one for CT side. But yeah, it's not the cheapest, but not expensive. Use it a fair bit. I do like the UMP, and the skull on this is amazing. Looks really, really nice. All in all, a really nice looking skin. Well worth getting if you haven't already got it. So on to the next skin then. Next up we have the P90, the Silver Sprayer, the Pro 90, whatever you want to call it. This one is Shallow Grave. Lovely looking skin. Like the little runes or symbols carved that look like they're carved into it. Yeah, solid skin. Not really too many good P90 skins around in my opinion. I had the Hardwood, Shapewood before this one. I like that one, that was nice, but this one's just a little bit nicer in my opinion. So yeah, that's the end of that one. Okay, next we have the PP Bison, the Super Soaker, the Water Gun, whatever you want to call it, and we've got a High Roller. Absolutely lovely skin. The artwork on it is incredible. The chips, poker chips being on the magazine looks absolutely fantastic. By far the best PP skin, like without a doubt in my opinion. Antique's alright, Osiris is alright, but compared to this they're nothing. Fantastic skin. Well worth the couple of quid for it. So next one. Moving on to the rifles now. I have the Galil Cerberus. A bit more on the expensive side for a Galil skin, but really, really nice. The artwork on it's great. The graphics fantastic. Galil's got some nice skins, but I think this one definitely takes the cake. I had a couple of different ones before it, but definitely settling on this one. So yeah, on to the next one. Alrighty, we have the FAMAS Eye of Athena. The graphic work on this skin is absolutely outstanding. You know, 10 out of 10 to the creator of this skin. It's absolutely brilliant. Just words just can't describe how beautiful the skin is, how well designed it is. Yeah, not too expensive either. Best FAMAS skin. Even for me, beats out the Spitfire, which I absolutely adore. So yeah, fantastic skin. The AK-47. I've got the Vulcan. This one I bought off the marketplace. Came with these stickers already on it and the name Blue Dream. I like them on it. I think it looks nice, so I decided to keep them. Before this, I had the Neon Rider AK. So sort of price-wise a bit of a downgrade, but I think skin-wise definitely an upgrade. It's quite an OG skin, absolutely fantastic colour scheme. Almost iconic, like the Asimov skins, almost iconic. Yeah, on to the next one. For the M4A4, we have the Bullet Rain. I like this one for a long time, just never got around to getting it. They do show wear so much. At the time I couldn't find a better float than this one, but I went for it. I like it. The battered look on it just adds character, in my opinion, to it. Stuck 4 Bullet Rain stickers on it, holographics I think, or foil, I can't remember. Just more Bullet Rain on the Bullet Rain, so I can bullet rain when you bullet rain. Yeah, lovely skin. Probably my favourite. I think the Howl's a bit overrated, so I really like the Poseidon, but this one probably takes the cake if I'm honest with you. If you can find a really low float one, then I think this is probably the nicest one. Simple design, simple colour scheme. Very, very nice. Very standout. For the M4A1S we have the Chantico's Fire. This one's actually minimal wear because it was only about £16 compared to about £50 for a factory new one. So the artwork on this is fantastic. The graphic work is fantastic. The colour scheme is brilliant. Stands out big time. Great looking skin. This is one of the ones that I would change as well. If I could justify spending £250, I would get the M4A1S Knight. And if I could find a low enough float one, because I'm really picky about little bits of paint missing, I'd probably get a hot rod. But I love the skin. I'm not going to bother changing it. I love it. It's great. That's that. Okay, next up we have the Scout. This one's Ghost Crusader. This is actually one of the ones that I spoke about at the beginning that I said I would probably upgrade if I was going to. I'd change this for a Dragonfire or a Blood in the Water. I like those two more, but I can't justify paying 20 quid for a Scout skin when I don't use a Scout. You might notice this one's called Desvault. That's just in joke because it's called Crusader. So, yeah. Next skin then. Okay, we now have the SG553 Tiger Moth. I'm not really a fan of any of the SG553 skins, but this is probably the nicest one, I think. This Pulse is nice. And obviously Cyrex is alright, but I think this one's the nicest one. And it's pretty cheap as well. It stands out well. Stands out really well. So, yep. That's the end of that one. Okay, for the Org we have the Stymphalion. Really nice looking skin. I'm not entirely sure if it's like Egyptian or Aztec it's going for. Maybe even Mayan. I think it's probably along the lines of Egyptian. But I really don't know. Love the look of it though. The design on it's fantastic. Really nice looking skin. Recently just changed it up from the Chameleon. So prefer this one more. Great. Bird on it's really cool. Next skin. For the AWP we have the AWP Paw, which is already a play on the word AWP. It's just a hilarious looking skin. I mean, look at that. Just look at them. That's so funny. I've stuck a Unicorn Hollow sticker on it because I think it needed something on the scope, and that sort of fits with the theme. I also changed the name to Awfully Perfect just to pun it out dreadfully even more. So let's swiftly move on from that one. Okay, now we have the G3SG1, the Terrorist Auto Sniper, and this is High Seas. Looks very piratey. It's a nice skin, but of course I don't condone the use of the Auto Sniper in a public match. Yeah, nice skin for it. Very nice skin if you're going to use it. Very cheap as well. Very, very cheap as well. So, all in all, great skin. Okay, for the Scar 20 we have the Bloodsport. Not a big fan of many of the Scar 20 skins. I think they're alright, they're nothing special. This one's probably the most standout one, and it was cheap again. Once more, I do not condone the use of auto snipers in competitive games, but you know, if you're going to use them, you're going to use them. And hey, I do use them occasionally. They're just so annoying. But yeah, nice skin, solid skin. That's that. So just got two bonus skins here. This one's the StatTrak Glock 18 Weasel in field tested condition. The reason I'm bringing this one up is it's called Cat Weasel, and it was named after a character called Cat Weasel. And the actor who played Cat Weasel actually passed away. It's a skin that I've had for a while, but I've been, you know, swapping around Glock skins fairly often, so I haven't used it too much. I only got 656 kills, but kind of like a memorial skin for me in a way, as silly as that sounds. It's just one that I like to keep, don't really want to get rid of. So yeah, on to the next one. And the second skin is the field tested StatTrak AK-47 Redline. This has 4 holographic Firestarter stickers on it and is named Pyromania Daydreams. This is the first more expensive, I'll say, weapon that I ever got. This was about £20, the first mid-tier skin I bought. I've had it for maybe like what, 3 or 4 years now. I wanted a skin that I could make my own when I got it, one that I could customize in a way with the stickers, and after watching many a video, red line seemed the way to go, so that's what we went for. So yeah, this is one that will never leave my inventory. I won't trade it, I won't sell it, I won't do anything with it. So yeah, sometimes I still bust it out in game, but for the most part it's sitting in the inventory now. So yeah, those are the 2 bonus skins. As far as the knife goes, I've got a M9 bayonet Tiger Tooth in factory new condition. Nicknamed it Cat Scratch. Tiger Tooth is my probably tied first favourite knife skin type of Doppler. I used to have a Karambit Doppler, a StatTrak Karambit Doppler in Pink Galaxy a long time ago now, a couple of years, and yeah, sold it, upgraded the rest of my inventory. I had a Karambit freehand previously before I changed it to this. I'm much happier with this. Although you get the cool animations of Karambit, nothing beats the M9 in terms of looks. So yeah, you may have noticed the gloves as well. These are Moto Gloves Boom, and these are actually field tested condition. I was always a bit dubious about getting a pair of gloves, but I figured it'd be nice to complete the set. Skin for every weapon, and settled on these. They stand out a little bit, they don't stand out too much, they sort of go with most of it, and I like the little boom, pow, whack on them. So yeah, other than that, that is my CSGO inventory. So I hope you enjoyed this little insight into what I use, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.